What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to 10-Minute Mailbag. It is another Monday, so I am answering your questions. You guys know how we do it here at this point. 10-Minute Mailbag is your opportunity to have your questions answered. If you have a question that you've always been itching to get an answer for, a hankering, an appetite, I don't know any other words, but if you want your question answered, leave it in the comments of this video and I'll answer it next week. But right now, upcoming, in the next 10-ish minutes, I'm going to answer last week's questions. That's how that works. This is not revolutionary, this is not science, but these are the rules. Everybody, welcome back to kdjTV. Thank you guys so much for being here. If you are new here, welcome to the channel. I appreciate you showing up. Maybe hit that subscribe button before you go. It would mean a lot. Also, follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/kdjTV, and follow me on Kick. Maybe moving there in the future, kick.com/kdjTV as well. All right, nice and simple on the intro. Let's get right into your questions. All right, let's put 10 minutes on the old clock. I've got it on my phone here to track it as well, and we are going to get going in 3, 2, 1, start. Our first question today comes from Smitty. Smitty, how are you doing? Do you think they should make events last longer? I feel like there's so much grinding to do in such a short amount of time. The BR program, the rank program, events, plus other programs. How do you feel about an events program? Smitty, so I go back and forth on the events program. It's a really good question. For one, yes, I agree with you. It would add some symmetry to the game. There's a ranked program, a BR program. Let's make events a program. I also agree with you that there is way too much to do in this game. Grind 99 is a cool concept. It's Grind 97 now. But the grind hasn't been worth it this year, so there's a lot of grinding. The only drawback, in my opinion, to having a program, as we look at the current event, is that I like the variety of the event. I like how often it switches. Lately, it's been switching every week. I think maybe that's a little too much. I think every 2 weeks is a sweet spot for an event. Maybe you could push it to 3, depending on what the event is. You put the player cards maybe deeper into the event, and we're talking more of a program-type style build. But yeah, I mean, this week, you're essentially asking people to get to 40 wins in 7 days. Meanwhile, they also have BR to grind, rank to grind. If they want to do the Father's Day content, they got, what just came out? The Future Stars content, sorry, you have to grind that too. It's a lot of grinding in 7 days. And then you're going to do it all over again next week when the new event drops. So yeah, I think SDS's content style right now is just meant to have people glued to their consoles and neglect their responsibilities and loved ones. That's SDS's content style right now. It's a little unfortunate. I do think making an event program a month long would be cool. I just worry about losing the variety of what makes events neat. You know, I think that's the point of the events, is the variety. But thank you for your question. I appreciate you very much. Next question comes from Michael DiMatteo. What time of year and day do you play? I could show you that right now. Now, this is personal preference. A lot of people prefer to play at night. Not me. I have gotten pretty comfortable. Let's just fake hop into an event game here. I play at Ship It. I play June, 1 p.m., clear skies. I'm covering it with my face cam right now, but trust me as I read it to you. June, 1 p.m., clear skies. You want to bump it to partly cloudy, I think that's okay too. You want to go to any other month, I think that's fine. Don't go rain, don't go hazy, don't do anything crazy. June, 1 p.m., clear skies, that's my go-to, that's what I play at. Thank you for your question. I hope that helps you. Scott's back. If inning pitched is going to stick around as a ranked program component, if someone quits or gets mercied, should the winner get credit for 9 innings while the loser only gets credit for, let's say, 4 innings? I think the loser should get credited for 0 innings. If you quit the game, or not the loser, the quitter. If you quit the game, you get nothing. That's your penalty for quitting. If someone quits against you in the 3rd inning, yes, I think you should get all 9 innings. Because look at this program. I'm not breaking news to anybody here, but look at this program. I have played 7 ranked games this season. I'm 6-1. Do the math. If it was a full 9 innings, that's 72 innings. This says I have compiled, where the hell is it? 48 innings, because a lot of people quit. I have played 7 ranked games. I'm rated 830 and change, almost at World Series, and I have 11 program points. This program is ungodly difficult to grind. Maybe that's part of SDS's plan, because they don't want this to be too easy of a grind. They don't want this pack to be incredibly attainable. I don't know. But they do not give enough points to go along with winning games. You should get a point for every win as well. But I do think they need to start being generous with how they're giving innings out. It's not my fault my opponent quit. My opponent got butthurt that I hit a leadoff home run. I should get 9 innings for it. My opponent gets 0. I think that's how it should work. Because otherwise this program, like, you have to be one of those ranked seasons demons. And good for those people. But a content creator or somebody who just goes balls to the wall and plays ranked seasons only to actually get this program done. It's just kind of silly. I don't like the way ranked programs are constructed. I don't mind that it exists. I like that co-op factors into it, but as you can see here, I play exactly 0 co-op. Sometimes I play co-op, not very often. I don't think the innings thing has ever been figured out. SDS's biggest problem for years, has been rage quitting and ranked. They still don't know how to figure it out. It's a little better now that the rewards are no-sell. It's still not perfect. They need to figure out a way to get people playing 9 innings. Or at least until they get mercied. If they get mercied, they get mercied. There's nothing they can do about that. But they got to get people playing 9 innings. I don't know what the answer is. This was a tangent. But to answer your question again, yes. I think the loser should get 0 innings, and I think you should automatically get credited with the full 9. Okay, we have another question here. Jomo1471. Hello, Jomo. I have been saying for a couple years I think MLB should adopt a similar rank structure to Madden Ultimate Team's head-to-head seasons. Something like 16 regular season games, you win 10 of them, you make the playoffs, then a game for the wild card, division series, championship series, world series. Could probably keep ratings for the purpose of matchmaking and still reset rewards every 4 weeks. Yeah, it's a weekend league. MLB The Show needs some sort of weekend league equivalent to keep up with the competitive ranked sports games. Ranked seasons, or solo ranked, whatever the heck it's called now, is not a ranked mode. It has rankings associated with it, but when you, at its core, it is not a true ranked mode. It's just not. There's rewards involved, and people only care about rewards. They don't care about their actual rank. I would say only 50 people in the world care about their actual rank, and those are the people that make top 50. Everybody else doesn't give a shit. So, how about we give those people grinding for top 50 an actual competitive ranked mode? I love your idea. I've also agreed with you. Having not really played Madden myself, I know enough about what Weekend League is. We need something like that. This game and its competitive scene and its online scene are dying by the year. This year's game is so dependent upon offline grinding that I feel like online is getting no love. And listen, I know there are a lot of people listening right now, potentially, who are offline-only players. And this is not me knocking you guys. Everybody plays this game differently. You spend money on it, you play it however the hell you want. I think offline gameplay is important. I wish they put more detail into franchise and things like that. But what I'm getting at here is the grinds they're asking us to do should also be playable online. That is where solo ranked should be for. Call it something else, solo online, whatever you want to call it, solo head-to-head. But give us a true ranked mode where we're not out here grinding PXP, we're not here trying to fulfill missions. There should be no missions. It should just be go play a game with your best team that fits our team build requirements and go try to beat the other person doing the same thing. No goals, no ulterior motives, no program points, nothing. What Jomo is proposing with a 16-game style system, or 16 regular season games, that's going to make every game sweaty, which is good for a true ranked mode. There are going to be true consequences to losing games. You are going to feel like you've accomplished something if you make the playoffs, if you make World Series or win World Series. Yeah, if I reach 900 ranked now, I feel pretty good about myself, but mostly I feel like, wow, that grind sucked. It was terrible. It made my heart palpitate, or whatever the word is, go nuts in my chest. You need to create stakes where every pitch in every game matters. You want people not to quit? going back to our last question, make this mode. This mode would be crazy good. You could call it Weekend League. I don't think Madden has the rights to that. I think they just use the words. If SDS, shout out to SDS, they've started to make some pretty radical changes. Sets and seasons is pretty different. I like it. Let's make radical changes now to how we structure online gameplay. Give me... I know we're ranting now, and I know this is a long answer to a question that didn't need it. I could have just said yes and moved on. But I'm passionate about this, because online gameplay and MLB The Show is so stale. Battle Royale is the same fluky nonsense every year. Events is, like, competitively uncompetitive. Solo ranked, I play this game every day. I have played a grand total of 65 solo ranked games, and I'm recording this on June 24th. 3 months this game's been out, right? 3 months this game's been out. I've played 65 ranked games. That's not good for the game. You want people to really have fun? You want esports to become a thing? You want to run real tournaments? You can just stream Weekend League, MLB The Show. Just do it. I'm approaching time here, but all I'm getting at is ranked needs a reset, it needs an overhaul, and it needs a Weekend League style format. I don't know how else to say it or put it. Jomo, thank you for your question. I'm sorry I got fired up, but I agree with you wholeheartedly. Everybody, that'll do it for another 10-minute mailbag. We got real fired up there at the end, because I'm starting to get real frustrated with this game. I also just lost a ranked seasons game, and it made me upset. So then I recorded this right after, and you got Mean Kenny. Maybe next week you get Happy Kenny. I don't know. But thank you guys for listening all the way to the end. Let me know what you think about anything we talked about in this video, and also leave your questions down below. This series is not possible without you. That is all. See you next time.